Hello again. We join Ray Franz as he awaits the governing body decision. The morning after my hearing before the governing body, Chairman Schroeder came to my room with a tape recorder to tape my response to some additional testimony from a staff member, Fabio Silva, who recounted things said to him by Rene Vasquez when Rene was providing him transportation from the airport one day. I said I had nothing to comment with regard to such hearsay evidence. The morning hours passed. I felt a need to get out from the place and the oppressive atmosphere it contained. When I knew the lunch period was ended, I left my room and walked upstairs and was able to speak to Lyman Swingle as he was walking from the elevator to his rooms. I asked how much longer I had to wait. He told me a decision had been reached and that I would be notified that afternoon. His remarks gave me reason to believe that some members had pushed strongly for disfellowshipping, and while speaking with me, his face suddenly became very drawn, and he said, "I can't understand how some men think. I fought, oh how I fought." And then his lips compressed, his shoulders began to heave, and he began to sob openly. I suddenly found myself trying to comfort him, assuring him that it really did not matter that much to me what the decision was, that I simply wanted the matter to come to an end. Since his tears kept coming, I walked away so that he could go on to his rooms. I know that there is no person on the governing body more devoted to the organization of Jehovah's Witnesses than Lyman Swingle. I had felt admiration and affection for him because of his honesty and courage. I have no idea what his attitude toward me would be today. It might be totally opposite. I only knew that, if for no other reason, I will always love the man for the sincere feeling he expressed that day in the hallway. In his sadness, I found strength. That afternoon, Chairman Schroeder brought the governing body's decision to me. Evidently, those seeking disfellowshipping had not attained a 2/3 majority. For he simply informed me that I was being asked to resign from the body and also as a member of the headquarters staff. The body offered to place me and my wife on what is known as the infirm special pioneer list, an arrangement often offered to circuit and district overseers who have to leave traveling work due to old age or poor health. Those on this list report each month to the society and receive monthly financial help, but are not required to reach any particular quota of hours in preaching work. I informed him that neither of us felt we wanted to be under any arrangement that carried any obligation, even an implied one. He then made a few remarks about what a marvelous piece of work, that's in quotation marks, the Aid to Bible Understanding book had been. Then he left. I wrote out my resignation, set out on the following page. I have not failed to do what I there said up to the present time. And here's the resignation, very brief, as you can see, scrawled. May 22nd, 1980. Governing Body, dear brothers. By means of this letter, I submit my resignation as a member of the governing body. I will also be terminating my Bethel service. My prayer will continue to be offered on your behalf, as well as for Jehovah God's servants worldwide. Your brother, R.W. Franz. My wife and I went away for a couple of days to get our emotions under control and then returned to move out what belongings we could take with us. I left the bulk of my files behind, bringing primarily the files on matters in which I had been most personally involved. I felt the need to be able to document my position on such issues should that position be misrepresented in the future, as in several cases it was. In the next segment, what happened to Ed Dunlap?